Marvel gave us their first glimpse into Ant-Man, a film I'm both skeptical and yet excited about, and I certainly have to say that from the trailer alone, tonally it's incredibly interesting. We witness Hank Pym watching over Scott Lang for an extended period of time, perhaps looking for someone to pass on the mantle to, and we get to see Scott Lang as more of an outlaw. And it is Hank Pym that seems to see a seed of goodness within Scott Lang, offering him a second chance in life, a really interesting take on a hero that we haven't necessarily seen before. And it's the next shot of Hank Pym working that really gave me a great idea of the cinematography in the film, but from the trailer alone, the film does look visually appealing. And then we're given an insight into Scott Lang's motivation, which is far more family-based, in fact related to his daughter, the fact that he can be the hero that she already thinks he is. Which provides interesting complexity for a man who is essentially an outlaw, but at the same time is deeply driven for reasons that we will actually get to witness on screen of a person who isn't necessarily 100% a hero. And we witness a shot inside an office building, and since this film is a heist film, this might be the greater evil organization that Scott Lang might have to take down. After a brief shot of the woods that is incredibly difficult to decipher, we get to witness a shot of the lab that Scott Lang and Hank Pym will be collaborating in, something that could be incredibly effective with regards to their objective, despite the fact that it might be small. And then we get our first shot in the distance of Pym Particles, an organization that may have in fact been taken over by Corey Stoll's character, that is the villainous Darren Cross or Yellow Jacket. And then we get our first shot of Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne, who seems to be working for this evil organization as well, and she is Hank Pym's daughter, thereby alluding to the fact that there could be an interesting father-daughter complex that we get to witness of both Scott Lang and Hank Pym, motivating them to do what they do. And after Hank Pym conveys the objectives that he wants to achieve to Scott Lang with regards to saving those they love, we get our first look at the Ant-Man suit, and the reaction to this mission that Scott Lang is about to undertake is priceless. And then the shot of Ant-Man going from big to small for the first time was actually really well presented. Then we get our first look at Michael Pena, who's playing a security guard at Pym Particles named Luis. And while the costume of Ant-Man certainly looks great, we get to witness a shot of him perhaps being bullied around in jail. And then the evacuation of Pym Particles, perhaps towards the end of the film when there's a climactic battle taking place within the building. Though we might have seen this next shot in certain superhero films in the past, getting to witness Paul Rudd, mask off, staring at his daughter and what he's fighting for, really does summarize the emotional drive of this trailer. And as the action ensues, we get to witness Hope Van Dyne training with Scott Lang. And I'm also interested to see Scott Lang apply certain more crime-based techniques to the heroism that he will present. And as we get to witness the iconic shot of Scott Lang flying away on a wasp, the final segment of the trailer really exemplifies the comedic tone of the film.
Is it too late to change the name?
All in all, this trailer has me incredibly excited for Ant-Man, and I cannot wait for July 2015.